Joining us from our studio in Johannesburg is Cape Talk's business development specialist, Pavlo Phitidis. Pablo, great to have you with us this morning. Which business are we profiling today?
Pippa, we're going to be speaking to Sam Clarke from Honeybee CRM. It's an app that helps sales reps, at least sales reps and sales managers, sell their products more effectively to businesses on a regular basis. It is really good for field management of sales reps. So it captures everything on the phone. Your phone becomes your tool. This business is interesting to me because it's playing in a very specialist niche app space where it solves very particular problems. It brings down the cost of doing business. It increases transparency. It makes for very, very effective selling, but it is in an incredibly competitive space. You know, the app market is populated and almost polluted with competitors from all walks of life, all through the world itself. It's a global market that they're playing in. And we as a country need to actually get this right. We have incredible technology development capacity and capability down in the Western Cape. We're positioning ourselves very, very strongly through that. The work that Westgrow has been doing in the developed economy environment, saying that bring your apps to South Africa for development, has really started to shine a lot of light on our tech capabilities. And in that sense, when we build our own apps, we need to show that we can bring our apps into the middle of the world and, more importantly, compete with those massive development teams on the west coast of the United States, in India, and in the UK itself.
Okay, thanks for the introduction, Pavlo. I'm delighted to see you focusing on Honeybee because I was chatting to the CEO and founder of the business, Sam Clarke, just a week or so ago, recognizing their efforts to save water among their staff. This time it's very much focused on their actual core business. Sam Clarke, welcome to the show. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Pippa. Good morning, Pablo.
How does a specialist app like yours typically find itself being offered to the end user, the sales manager and their teams in this case?
Pippa, in South Africa, what we've done is we've gone directly to market. So we've got sales teams. We go out, we find businesses that have field-based sales teams, and we sell to them directly.
Okay. And how do we take our homegrown apps into the world on the back of the rand and the increasing fall in appetite from the big economies to work with South Africa, given our recent history, Sam?
Well, we're trying a different strategy, Pippa, with our internationalization. It's extremely expensive to set up a business the way we have in South Africa to set that business up in the US or the UK or any of the developed economies. So we're trying to do things a little bit differently. We're trying to partner with ERP systems. So these are your accounting packages, your Sage, your Xero, your Acumatica, your SAP, because their business is going through a change where they're becoming cloud. And they're starting to recognize the need to partner with independent software vendors to meet their customers' needs. So we're trying to ride on that wave that's sweeping the world to take our app to markets internationally.
Okay, Pablo, let me bring you back in at this point. Why did you pick Honeybee particularly? And talk to us about the challenges they face to get to the next level.
You know, Pippa, it is so tough fighting for your app to be recognized. And the strategy that Sam has deployed, certainly to go through big distributors and big platforms and cloud-based additional services, is a great strategy. But here's the thing. It's incredibly hard to develop one piece of software that's really good and brilliant at absolutely everything. So you have your founding piece of software, and Xero, the example Sam gave, is a great example. It's a very, very fast-growing accounting package that is inviting a whole lot of additional services, such as Honeybee and others, to partner with it and to be linked into it, so that I, as a business person, can experience a holistic, let's call it, tech solution. So there are two strategies that I would deploy, and I think one has to be canny over here. This tool is remarkable for a sales manager. I can tell you, Pippa, it is terrifying as a sales manager to not have full control over one of the most expensive resources in the business, which is called an outbound sales team. Mm-hmm. If we can develop a relationship with, let's say, recruiting agencies that focus on salespeople and partner with them in order to introduce the app to the future potential candidates that they'll be working with, provide them with skills upgrades and skills capabilities and clever understanding of how to use technology to manage their future careers, It introduces the app in a very unusual way into the head, heart, and hand of a future sales employee. That's the one strategy. The second strategy, and I really hope that Sam isn't upset with me for just boldly making an offer on his behalf. If anyone out there is adopting or adapting or taking on Xero, Sam is going to, well, with his permission, Sam will enable access to the Honeybee app for free for 6 months. And the reason that this matters is because it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a country to create rock star entrepreneurs that sit in the middle of the world. If we can get Xero internationally to recognize that more and more people are adapting and adopting and using the Honeybee app alongside with Xero, it helps the Honeybee app rate higher on the Xero portal. And in that sense, it provides opportunity for Honeybee, a South African-built business, to locate itself and position itself globally as one of the leading sales apps. So it's an offer to all businesses out there. Take advantage of it with Sam's permission, of course.
Well, let's find out if you've got that permission. Sam, what do you think of that advice?
That would be amazing. It would be phenomenal if we can get up to 100 connections on Xero, which doesn't seem that hard. That takes us into the next tier as a partner, and then we start getting marketing support from them, which will really help us internationally with the incredible presence that they have.
Sam, I hope it becomes a reality. Thanks for chatting to us and good luck with the continued growth of Honeybee CRM. Sam Clarke is the CEO and founder of that business.